A lot of my clients been asking recently about, Sebi, tell us about how the PSI rules may apply to the medical specialist. So the PSI rules stands for personal services income, and it may or may not apply to the medical practitioner depending upon how they have structured their practice or services and so forth. So I've written down a couple of notes here which I would like to share with you for educational purposes, and so that you can have prompt, accurate advice from your trusted advisors such as me. If you have any issues and you're a medical practitioner, you run your own practice, or you work for someone else, like a big medical company or employer, and thinking about starting your own business, and how the PSI may apply to you or not, feel free to have a discussion with me. So in Australia, the PSI rules may apply to medical specialists if their income is mainly a reward for their personal efforts or skills, rather than from the use of assets, sale of goods, or a business structure. So the PSI can earn directly or through a company, partnership, or trust. If the income is PSI, the PSI rules may restrict the type of deductions available and may require the income to be attributed to an individual who performed the services, even if it was received by a personal services entity, and that could be your trust, company, and so forth. Medical specialists can avoid the PSI rules if they conduct a personal services business, which can be demonstrated by passing one of the several tests. And what are those tests? Those are important. The result test, the unrelated client test, the employment test, or the business premises test. Now, this is where it's important to know. If 80% or more of PSI come from one client, the specialist may need to apply for a personal service business determination from the ATO. Otherwise, the PSI rule will automatically apply. If the PSI rule apply, deductions are generally limited to those that would be available to an employee. For example, payments to associate or rent for the home office may not be deductible unless specific conditions are met. It is important for medical specialists to review their arrangements to determine whether their income is PSI and whether the PSI rule apply, as this can have a significant tax implications. So if you're a medical practitioner and you are thinking about either getting into these one-of-time types of arrangement which I've just discussed, or you already have started a practice and you think you may fit into one of these arrangements and you may not have a trusted tax advisor, well, this is Sabi. You know where to come. I'm with you, with your business as a strategic advisor, and make sure that you are immune for any extra tax bill coming from the ATO. This is Sabi, your trusted tax advisor, taking a sign off today. Have a good one. See ya.